Rap. Big girl. Jammin'. Toejam. Jammin'. 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 Toejam. Rap. 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 Jammin'. Jammin'. Toejam. Rap. Toejam. Big girl. Rap. 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 Toejam. Big girl. 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 Toejam. 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 Big girl. Toejam. Toejam. Big girl. Toejam. 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 Big girl. Rap. 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 Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Rap. 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 Toejam. Jammin'. Toejam. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Rap. 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 Toejam. Toejam. Jammin', 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 jammin'.
Alright. Enough of that bullshit.
Rap.
What
Big
the
girl. Toejam. Rap.
yeah.
Jammin'. Rap. Big girl. Jammin'. Jammin', jammin'. Toejam. Rap. Jammin'. Toejam.
Oh. Citizen Earl. Just jam out. Whatever one.
Jammin'.
Hold start. Okay. I think we're all good. Check the levels out. I think it should be about here. That should be about right. Alright, we're just gonna play some old Earl. Alright. Just Earl. Go and check this world out and get these presents. If we can't get no present, we'll just restart. Get this shit. Hey, UK Sega 16-bit. What's up? Can you hear me? I don't know if my shit... I'm pretty sure my shit's not set up right. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I think I got all the presents, except for the secret ones, though. Cool. How you doing? I just started this bullshit. So you're the UK? So it's like, what? Like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.? Yeah, I think this game's pretty good. I mean, the game itself is kind of shitty, but, you know, the music is so good. Wow, it's already 2 p.m. there. So you're already in the throes of Christmas. Or whatever. I only celebrate in the form of Sega Genesis. Are you having a good holiday? See, I think if I push the right button... come on. What do I have to push? Select this one. Isn't there some button I can push to use a present? I think I didn't program the controls right. Let's see. Joypads. Redefine keys. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C. I guess A, B, C. Let's see what happens. There we go. Alright, so that fucked me. Yeah, everything is going pretty well for me. I mean, you know, kinda same old bullshit. But I'm having a pretty good time, I guess. I feel like my camera, I'm like in the wrong place. Maybe this is better. Alright, there you go. So I gotta find the spaceship species. So have you played this before, UK? I used to play this when I was a kid, but I haven't played this in a long... Oh, shit. Oh. What? I haven't played this in a long time. I know what to do. It's just... So basically, like, this is the map, right? And then you can uncover those tiles. And these assholes want to kill you. And then if you get presents, they give you sometimes powers, but... So the complication is... If you... You know, like, it's possible that the spaceship piece that you want is, like, some random place. I think it tells you... There's some way to tell whether there's a spaceship piece on the level that you're on, but I don't know. I forget how to know. Oh no. God damn it. Quick. Yeah. Oh no. My controller's all fucked up. Usually they talk to each other in here. They're like, "Hey Earl, you farted." Toejam's like, "No, fuck you." Here you go. This is where it tells. So when you get to the level, it tells you there's a spaceship piece. So then I have to go around and find this asshole. We're on level 2. So I think on level 1 there's never a spaceship piece. So I just have to find it on this one. Oh my god, my controller's such shit. just have to uncover this shit. So, you know, I own the game, right? But I'm emulating it on this. So this is not real hardware. But it's what I remember, it's the same. The problem is I'm using a janky controller. See, I don't know where Yeah, so the problem is I'm using this piece of crap. Like, my friend told me to get, I guess Xbox 360, but I just got some, like, whatever the cheapest piece of crap from Amazon, right? But, I mean, it works. You just have to, like, you have to get used to it, right? Like, this piece of crap, up is up, right? Like, normally with a good controller, you can just fucking generally push up and it kind of snaps. But on this one, you actually have to push up. So it's just a different, you know, you just gotta get used to it. Like, now that I know that I have to push up to go up, it's easier than, shit. Like, before I thought it would snap like normal controllers where you just kind of push up and it goes up. So this asshole's either, I think, yeah, there we go. Let's get some presents. I don't have any bucks. $0. So I'm supposed to find a rocket or a spaceship piece on this level. I really just want to go in the stupid door, but see, like, where the hell am I even supposed to go? I guess I'll go left. Yeah, I don't know how the hell, like, all those Super Mario World hacks and shit, I don't know who the fuck. I was actually just reading about, I think it was the first person that hacked, maybe it was Super Mario World. The first Kaizo hack, maybe? I was reading about whoever the fuck it was that made that shit. And it's just like, oh my god. Like, he has a blog about what he did to make it. And it's just like, he literally just sat there, or she, I don't even remember, but they sat there and, like, basically trial and error tried to figure out what the correct decompression algorithm was for the graphics in Super Mario World, and then using that information, right, they fucking built the Super Mario, like, the thing that everyone uses to make Kaizo games. It's crazy. Like, who the fuck? I mean, it's kind of like, to me, it's it sounds like the N64 emulators, like, I forget, Ultra HLE, I think it was called. The first N64 emulator that was released was, like, a breakthrough. Nobody really had the technology to do an N64 emulator, and then all of a sudden there was this Ultra HLE. Yeah, I mean, my shit is probably just all fucked up. The best thing I can do is probably this and that. right? Cause now, hey, now I'm in like the red if I yell, and so I don't know. Let me know what you think. But I turned down the sound of the game, and I can turn it down more if you want. But I think, I don't know. I don't yell very much, so there you go. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta get this stupid spaceship piece. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go to get it. But I talk way too quiet all the time, so I'm sure my levels are just dumb. But yeah, I was talking about the Kaizo, the Mario Kaizo hacks. It's all from this one person. I can't remember who it was, but this one person developed the mechanism that allowed people to hack Mario, Super Mario World. And he did like, he took the ROM basically and just ran a bunch of decompression algorithms and then figured out how to decompress it so that he could, or she could, you know, reverse engineer the ROM. So, and that's how we have all these Kaizo hacks now. This one person figured out how to reverse engineer it. Like, I had no idea. I didn't even know what a Kaizo hack was until like a week ago, but then I found out and I looked all this shit up and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck? And then I remembered that Ultra HLE Kaizo, Mario Kaizo is like, I think it's spelled K-A-I-Z-O, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it exactly. Like, if you've ever played the Lost Levels Mario levels, they're in, there's the spaceship piece. In, Super Mario, I was just watching it. I'm so dumb. It's like Super Mario, let me just look it up. So the Lost Levels. I mean, it was, so originally it was supposed to be, hey, equal. Originally it was, the Lost Levels were supposed to be Mario 2. Right? But Lost Levels, it was released on some bullshit here. I'm trying to figure out what that game was. All Stars. So, yeah, UK, if you ever played All Stars, Super Mario All Stars, this asshole's gonna give me a game over or some shit. Wake up. Oh shit. I gotta like... So yeah, Super Mario All Stars, Lost Levels, right? So that shit is like, it was supposed to be the original Super Mario 2, right? But it was too hard, they thought, for US audiences, according to some guy that worked in a warehouse in California or some shit. So instead, they released, you know, what we got as Mario 2, probably, which, you know, what most people think of as Mario 2. But this original Mario 2 is now on this Mario All-Stars cart. And so you can play this Lost Levels game, and it's just like really hard. And that's basically what Kaizo is. Kaizo is really hard Mario, essentially, but customized. Yeah, no problem. Talk to your dad. Equal, what are you doing? I got a phone to answer. Can you hear this shit? I don't even know where this fucking phone is. I need to close my browser. I guess you can see me. Anybody know where this phone is? Here's this asshole. Oh shit. No. No phone there. You can hear me or the game. Let me know because I have no idea what I'm doing. I can turn up the game if you can't hear it. Cool. Thank you. Money. How dare you use improper grammar equal? Police. Don't even bother correcting yourself. I already called 911. So I'm pretty sure I already got the fucking spaceship piece. I just have to go all the way back to the goddamn bullshit. Oh! I'm a doofus. Yeah. I'm doing pretty well. Or good. You know. It's like 6 a.m. I should probably be doing work and shit. How about you? I think I need to move my camera. I'm always... Maybe I just need to sit up. They're supposed to talk to each other in this fucking elevator. They don't. Supposed to be like, Earl, who farted? Nice. Yeah, I work from home usually, so I never know what the fuck day it is. I feel bad. Yeah. I work whatever the fuck day, you know. It's like basically whatever. Oh shit, randomizer. I love how this game has a randomizer built in. Yeah, whenever my boss needs me, I work, basically. Which I guess is how it works for any contractor, basically. Alright, so what did we get? Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, so I work pretty much patent applications. So, like, you know, everybody, it's all tied to dates. So everybody needs their shit, you know, it's either like we want to get it filed soon because we invented it recently, or it's like, you know, our fiscal year dictates that it's beneficial to us to file soon, you know, whatever. So we are often not tied to reasonable calendar, you know, like most people. So, you know, I work when I need to, and otherwise I fucking don't, right? But I really should get a real job someday. So yeah, I pretty much, like, I don't know, I've worked on Guitar Hero and stuff like that before with patents, but pretty much I just help people through, I'm a contractor, so I help people through somebody else. So I don't, like, I don't have my own clients, is one way to say it. You know, I work for somebody else. Oh no. Quit! I think... Can't I... There's a fucking... Oh no. I know there's a spaceship piece, right? No, you bastards. Come on. Yeah, so like in patents they say the key to success is to have gray hair, basically, you know? So like once you've made it, once you've survived long enough that you're old, then people want to talk to you, but before then you're just some kid. And obviously I'm some long hair hippie, so I don't know. Like I can help you get through the patent office. As far as like selling your bullshit on Wall Street, that's what my boss does. There's supposed to be a fucking spaceship piece. I think it's gonna be to the right. Maybe not. I thought I could walk to the bottom left. But I can't seem to do that, so. Oh no. Well. Money! Alright. Shit. There should be... Yeah, I mean, my controller... I think what's going on is it's not mapped right, so I don't... Like, whereas normally I would have upright, I can't really go bottom right. You know, I can't go down right. I can only go right, left, up, down. I think I could fix it, but I don't really need to do that. Here we go. So I just need to understand that I can only go up, down, left, right, and I think I should be alright. Super Funkomatic Amplimator. That's right. So now we just go up here. Meet, bitch. Straight into the elevator. What the fuck you doing? Quick. That's right. Oh, shit. See, what is this shit? They're supposed to be talking to each other in the elevator. Oh, it's because I'm just a fucking Earl. If you have Toejam and Earl, then they talk to each other. So I'm missing that whole fucking thing. They're supposed to be like, yo, Earl, what's that smell? And then Earl's supposed to be like, ... Did it... I don't know... I forget whether there's a spaceship piece here. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Come on. Alright. Quit. Hey UK, thanks for the follow. I'm still pretty new to Twitch, but I see that at some point you followed me on my little thing, so thank you. Come on. Don't laugh at me. God damn it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to get like proper bots and shit, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. What did I do now? I just have to go back. Rose bushes. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how people... I guess usually people just use bots. Equal, what do you think? I mean, like... Does everyone just use bots to know who follows them, or are they all looking at this dashboard bullshit? Like, what do people do to know all that? Because anytime I watch any stream, they're always like, hey, thanks for the follow, thanks for the host, and all this shit. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, so yeah, my computer I think is too slow to run Streamlabs. I'm just running OBS, like OBS 24.0.3, some bullshit. Like whatever the weakest sauce is. Because otherwise it won't run on my computer, I think. God damn it. Yeah. Get out of the water, you fat fuck. Right now, I'm using OBS 24.0.3 64-bit Windows on Win 7. And then I'm using Gens, which is a Genesis emulator. Slobs. Bots. Show in chat. Give me those presents, you bitch. Okay, UK, have a good shop. Don't spend too much money. Slobs, Streamlabs, OBS are good alternative. Show in chat. Yes, yeah. So I'll probably get, I don't know, I can, like, Streamlabs is probably fine, right? But when I ran it, it just seemed like, I don't know. You know, it wasn't as snappy. Like when I run Streamlabs, I can, or OBS, just plain, I can still do other shit with my computer and there's no problem. When I run Streamlabs OBS, yeah, I can probably do it. It's just the main, oh my god, come on, what is this shit? The main problem is my setup is just so shitty that I don't have a splitter, right? So like, if I'm playing off my Xbox, for example, in other words, if I'm capturing from my Elgato, then, oh no. Yeah, so that's kind of the issue. But really, I think it'd be fine. The issue is I don't have a splitter. So like when I play from, this isn't split, but when I play from a capture card, I just play in OBS. So if I have a lag then I basically can't play unless it's just total shit, which it's always shit. Like I don't play good games, but it makes it, like when I was trying to run Streamlabs and I was trying to play GTA, it was just a joke. It was like a minute. Like, not that I would stream GTA anyway, but I was just testing it and it was like, oh my god. So, you know, I don't foresee that I'll really need to splitter. No, there's no built-in splitter. I guess it's just a piece of crap. No, yeah, no, it's an Elgato, like, USB. So it's probably like the cheapest piece of crap. And it's like RCA and I think S-Video. I mean, if I really, you know, I could get like a RCA splitter. Really, most of what I play is off of Xbox. An emulator. Oh shit, I'm a Poindexter. I play like off an emulator off of an Xbox, right? So mostly, because like even though I own the games, I don't want to get the shit out. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I might have a PCIe slot, right? But I don't. I don't know. I don't have a card. I don't think. I have a lot of hardware. I just don't. Give me those fucking presents. I have a lot of boxes full of fucking copper, but it doesn't really. None of it's really helpful. I forget whether there's a goddamn spaceship piece on this level. You're doing 9 Final Fantasy 9? No capture card. Yeah, so if you're emulating and your shit is fast enough, then I think it's okay. My problem is I like to play garbage. So a lot of times, yeah, no, I get it. So a lot of times I'm playing, you know, this shit. And it's like, I don't know. You know, like the whole reason I like this game is the music, basically. The game is just kind of an afterthought. So, that's probably why I'm on level 4 still. But yeah, thanks for coming by and hanging out. You know. If you want to go watch a stream that's actually entertaining, I understand. But, yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck, like, what the fuck. I guess I go all the way to the top. I can't remember if there's a spaceship piece. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. Really. When streams get too chaotic, I kind of gotta find somewhere else to go. Even when I'm playing the game, I'm kind of not. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, like if they're doing a speed run or something, but to me, a lot of the draw of Twitch is just making friends with people and hanging out, and yeah, that's all lost on the big, huge streams. I forgot Earl. I think Earl has a lot lower oxygen bar than Toejam. Yeah, and I think. Oh, here we go. Nope. What the fuck? High tops. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. I can't remember if there's a goddamn spaceship piece. Oh no. Well, time for the long march. Yeah, I've always been kind of... I don't know. I guess you could say it's hard for me to relate to normal people. Like, when I hang out with people, you know, it's... Sometimes I have fun. But generally, I'm better off sitting in a box somewhere, like a cat. Like, a lot of times I hang out in my bathroom with my fucking bearded dragon. And just I have a heater in the bathroom that I just turn up all the way. So a lot of times, like, I'll wake up at like 5 a.m. with my girlfriend, like, trying to open the door to the bathroom and being like, hey, are you okay? and I'm just like sitting there watching Twitch on my phone, or, you know, like asleep, hot, like 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm just like, yeah, this is normal. So I like can comprehend, you know, I must have Asperger's because I can comprehend that I'm sick, right? But I don't care. I'm like, yeah, that's just the way it goes. And I think she, you know, like, I don't know. I have like a part-time job, so I think she's like, whatever. These days, it's like if you have a job, you're just like fucking rich. At least, I don't know. I mean, I'm not rich, but at least I can pay my fucking rent. I feel like a lot of my friends are like not paying rent as easily as me. Alright, can we sneak up on this fucking asshole? Give me those fucking presents. Fucking shit. I mean, I think I've seen people sneak up on Santa before, but I've never been able to do it. But yeah, I would love to have a real job. I guess everyone would. But then, you know, it's like, god damn it. Once you're working a 9 to 5, like, what are you gonna fucking do? You just have to work all the fucking time. It's hard to say. I mean, I guess there's no spaceship piece. Yeah. You know, I used to work for the federal government and all this shit. It's hard to say. Like, for me, I feel like having at least somewhat consistent pay is that's pretty valuable. Like, granted, it's nice to be able to just fuck off whenever you want and do whatever you want. But at the same time, you know, if you know that you have health insurance and you know you're going to get paid this much every so often or whatever, you know, I feel like in this day and age, like, that's for us indentured servants. I feel like that's as much as we can ask, pretty much. Like, I don't have that, and I feel like a lot of contractors don't have that shit. You know, like, everyone wants you to be a contractor. Uber, every company wants you to be a fucking contractor. So it's like, oh, by the way, like, you don't have any health insurance, and you got to pay higher tax and all this other shit. So, like, if you're just an employee and you have a 401k, like, I had a 401k and I was an employee, and I was like, you're not paying me enough. I want to get another job. I got this other job, you know, and all this shit. But then I was like, oh shit, like, you know, for all the money that I'm making more, I have to pay just as much in tax and shit. Yeah, like, when I first started working, I was working in the patent office in the US, and like, you know, probably like 70% of their employees are contractors, so they don't get any benefits, none of that shit. It's bullshit. I guess if I dropped that, I don't know, who cares? I think if I drop back down to level 3, it'll tell me if there's a spaceship piece, but for now I don't care. And I think this one didn't even say there was one. I've been thinking about, like, trying to change my profession. Not that I really have one, but it'd be nice if I could, like, I always wanted to go move to Alaska or something, and, you know, whatever you gotta do to live in Alaska, but it's like I don't have a mining degree. I don't know anything about oil or fisheries. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about being cold is that there's not many people. So if you're... This fucking mailbox. So if you're asocial, it's really nice to be in places where it's cold because there's not as many people. But yeah, it definitely sucks. Like, you gotta have plenty of firewood and shit. But the nice thing is everyone that's... A lot of people that live in cold places are also like that. Like... I used to live in Vermont, and in Vermont, they're, like, you know Shen Bolt, but he's, like, Canadian. Vermonters are more like Puritans, or I don't know how to explain, but basically they're kind of like introverted Christians. You know, like, they're not Christian, but they act like it, kind of. In Florida, we used to call them secret Christians. Oh yeah? Where did you go in Vermont? We lived, like, you know, Burlington area, basically. But it's... Oh yeah, so... Yeah, I worked for a firm called Downs Racklin Martin. And they had... One of their, I think their main central office was in St. Johnsbury. It's probably one of the 3 businesses that was there. Company in Vermont. Shit, you might have even worked for them. There's not many companies in St. Johnsbury. But anyway, so the difference is, like, in Vermont, you know, people also are living in the middle of nowhere. There's the... Yeah. So it was like, you know, it's kind of a hardscrabble existence there. But still, if you make a connection with someone, it's like unique. It's not like when you walk down the street in Vermont, it's not like walking down the street in Baltimore or something where nobody gives a fuck, right? So the difference is in Spokane or like the West Coast. I still don't even know. I didn't even know if there's a spaceship piece. In the West Coast, it's like, whereas in a small town in Vermont, people will wave to you, right, at the farmer's market. In the West Coast, nobody gives a fuck. In a good way. They'll just wave at you for no reason. Like, there's homeless people, but they don't give a fuck. Half of them are crazy, and they don't give a shit. They're not gonna rob you. Like, I don't know why. In Vermont, it's like they're all robbing banks. The West Coast is just weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Equal, where do you live? Like, are you in... You must be in or near the U.S. Portland, Oregon, I guess. Oh, yeah. Are you, like, near Columbus? I vaguely remember, because I used to live in... Oh, here's that asshole again. I used to live in Cleveland. Look at this asshole. He always gets away. I remember, like, I was in some kind of chat somewhere, and somebody was talking about how, like, basically Cleveland is shit or something. Probably wasn't you. I don't know. So are you in, like, Akron or... So I lived in Cleveland for maybe, like, 2 years or something, like, you know, like Lakewood area, Ohio City. So I've been to, you know, Melt. I got kicked out of the Cleveland Public Library. Been to Happy Dog. Oh yeah, in Cleveland for sure. God damn it. Yeah, that's kind of the downtown shithole. But you know, at the same time, there's nobody that lives there, so there's not really any really good excuse for it being all fucked up. I've heard that it's better now, but you know. But yeah, so when I lived there, I pretty much literally never went to those areas. God damn it. What is this shit? Unfall, whatever. Just wasted an unfall. That might have been about when I was there. I can't remember. Maybe it was more like 2010, 2011. The really cool thing, and you might even be able to get, I don't know where you live exactly, but there's this service in Ohio that does, I'll Google it. Do you know, so you know some people who hung out with Dave Chappelle? Everybody, like, there's always somebody in Lakewood that was like, yeah, I knew somebody in Akron that knew somebody that hung out with Dave Chappelle. Cool. Oh my god, my computer's way too slow to do anything. I don't even remember what the fuck I was looking up. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I thought Cleveland was okay, you know? It's like not somewhere I'd want to live long term. Oh yeah. No, I can find it. Let me look it up on my phone. Yeah, so it's... I'll type it in. Oh shit. Yeah. It's pretty simple actually. Hot dash tubs dash on dash wheels.com. Right? Yeah, that shit is awesome. It's only available like in certain parts of Ohio, I think. But holy shit, we got one in... We lived in Berea or something and we ordered one in the middle of winter. I think the only requirement is you gotta have an outlet, you know, like an electrical outlet outside. And then you gotta have a, you know, like a, god damn it, why did I use my unfalls? Oh, great. Thanks. And then you have to have so you have to have an electrical outlet, and you gotta have a, you know, like a hose outlet. South Columbus. Yeah, so I don't think it's limited to Cleveland, and I think they might even go into Kentucky. I'm not sure. I think they might even go into PA. But it's like one of those things that you, like every other place I've been, I'm like, hey, let's order a hot tub, and it's like, no, fuck you. You can't have a hot tub unless you're in Ohio, asshole. It's like literally the only place that does that shit for some reason. But oh my god. Hot tubs in the winter, delivery, that is just ridiculous. It's awesome. We were like doing the whole, what's it called? I forget. There's some term for when they like go in a hot tub and then they jump in the cold water. But we were kind of doing a similar thing. We would like get out of the hot tub and then run into the snow and do snow angels and then run back into the hot tub. That kind of shit. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really like hot tubs. The problem is, like, yeah, polar bear type shit. That place, their hot tub was clean. Like, and I guess it's because they empty it, mainly, I don't know. But I've been to other places, I've stayed in, like, Airbnbs and stuff like that, where it's not clean, and you get a disease. So, I think it has to do with temperature, and, like, I think the rule of thumb is, like, don't add water. Like, if you come to a hot tub and there's not enough water in it, don't add it. Because if you add water, then you also have to add more chemicals. And the Airbnb guy won't tell you. Yeah. It's kind of gross. I guess if you have access to chlorine, you can do whatever you want, but I don't know. We, like, me and my brother and my friend all got like some kind of terrible fucking skin ailment from going in a hot tub in a I don't know. It was some kind of Airbnb. Oh my god, this shit. Oh no. Oh shit. God damn it. Oh man. I mean, I've taken like STD tests before because I got in a hot tub in a hotel. I think, I don't know, it's probably worse. It's hard to say, I guess. But like, anytime I go into a hotel room or any kind of shared space like that, I just want to spray permethrin everywhere. I don't know if you know what permethrin is, but it's like US military, I think, developed it from some kind of plant. I can't remember. Oh, Earl has way more oxygen. Permethrin is developed from... Oh, yeah. It is gross. Permethrin is developed from some kind of plant. I can't remember. But it kills everything. So... I think insects and arachnids, it just kills. Whereas I think DEET just kind of makes shit drunk. Permethrin kills shit. So when I go in hotel rooms, I'm always like trying to wield my permethrin and spray it everywhere. But my girlfriend's like, no, like you can't. You know, she's like, it smells like fucking shit when you have to use spray all those chemicals. I'm like, well, it's like either we have these chemicals or we have fucking bed bugs. And like having lived in Vermont amongst hippies, god damn. Our first lesson was scabies, I think. Maybe it was bed bugs. Anyway, we lived in like a farmhouse that was kind of split up. So part of it was rented out to some dirty hippie and part of it was rented out to us. And you know, like they invited us to their house and their dirty kid hugged my girlfriend and shit. And then later we realized what our error, but it's just like fucking dirty, like, you know, long hair, scratching themselves, kind of shit. So we never really, I think we did lose that shit. Basically, you spray it with permethrin and throw it outside when it's really cold. I think we got over that, but then we ended up with like squirrels and mice and shit in our house. Like we'd wake up and we'd hear the scratching shit, and then we go look and like the fucking flying squirrel babies like curled up next to our fucking fan because like the fan is the warmest part. Like this fan that's blowing air like 15 miles per hour through our house is the warmest part because its foot, you know, like the motor is warm and it transmits heat through its foot. So this little baby fucking flying squirrel is sitting near the foot of this fucking fan. And then of course we have to call animal assholes to come like take this stupid squirrel. And then they have to like arrange a ride. So then like we have like this, you know, like potentially rabid animal Uber dirty hippie coming picking this fucking squirrel up from our house. Because like my original thought was to fucking just keep it, right? Like I was gonna keep this stupid squirrel as a pet, but then I realized it's against the law because it's a rabies vector. So I get this squirrel and I give it away, right? Give it to this hippie. The hippie brings it to the person, whatever. They have like some YouTube live stream where they can show their squirrels, and they get. I even asked them. I was like, "Did you get scabies?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we get scabies once a year." And I was like, "Great." But basically, the next weekend, I smashed a squirrel with a fucking shovel because same situation, but this, instead of going into and hanging out by the fan, the stupid baby squirrel is like baby flying squirrels like hanging out behind our washing machine and jumps into our fucking mouse trap. Right, so it's not a rat trap, so it's not strong enough to break its neck. So this asshole's just like, I'm playing GTA or something, and this stupid fucking squirrel jumps into this trap, and it's just like squirming around for a while, and I'm like, what is that fucking sound? Like, I wasn't, you know, like it's a house full of squirrels and rakins and all this shit. So I was like, is that the sound of my girlfriend wrestling, or is the septic system fucked up? Eventually I'm like, okay, it's clearly there's something fucked up over there. So I walk over and like look behind, and there's this fucking flying squirrel baby like with its head half smashed in a mouse trap, right? So I'm like, okay, like clearly this asshole's not gonna survive. So I take it outside and I like try to let it go, and it like, oh this is an asshole, and it's completely retarded. It runs up onto a fucking tree and just sits there like breathing heavily. I come back in like 15 minutes, it's in the exact same place, not moving. So I'm like, well, clearly this asshole is just completely fucked. So I like flipped him onto the ground and I smashed him with a shovel, and you know, like there's poison. I think my landlord had put out poison, which may have been part of the problem, so I got rid of the corpse or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. Fucking. It's too bad you can't just test squirrels for rabies, because I look on YouTube and people have all these fucking squirrel pets that look awesome. But I just had to fucking smash one with a goddamn shovel. And I'm pretty sure the other one I delivered to the hippies, I don't know if that fucker like lived. Probably not. Who knows? But yeah, it is definitely Vermont problems. I'm glad, like, now I live in Washington State and there's no fucking vermin. I don't have any fucking squirrels. I think I got the spaceship piece. Yeah, so we don't have any goddamn mice in our house. Oh, they had pet raccoons. I would really like to have a pet raccoon too, but again, it's like a rabies vector, and yeah, it depends on your state. So yeah. But Ohio is a fucked up state. Like when I was in Cleveland, I lived. I don't know if I lived in Strongsville, but I lived near Strongsville. And fucking, there was I don't know if it's still open, but there was a pet store in Strongsville that had a fucking fox in the front. Like a fox. Like you drive up to this asshole pet store and there's a fox in the front window just walking back and forth. Okay, Equal, cool. Thanks for hanging out. I'll probably still be on, so I'll see you. I'll come check you out if I see you on. I'm probably gonna give up on this bullshit in a minute. Give me this fucking print. Cool. Yep. Have a good one. I'll see you soon either way. Aw, yeah. Ooh. I don't know what any of these presents are. Oh shit. The old randomizer. God damn it. Double randomizer. Thank you. What am I looking for though? I don't. There's nothing going on. I forget whether this is a piece. Telephone. Useless. Alright. God damn it. Quick. I think. Who cares? Bye. Oh. Earl laid a fat one. Yo, Earl, why you stink? Hey, man, I ain't stink. You stink, bitch. Fuck you, Earl, you bitch. That's right. I'm pardon. Toejam is a doofus. I believe it. Yee. Fucking book. Fuck your book, bitch. That's right. Ooh. Earl, we can smell you from this dimension. Toejam, you a little bitch. Earl, when your mama was born, I could smell your stink. Here's that fucking shit piece. Oh, no, no, no. It's a shit piece. Motherfucker. Hey, this is the land of Toejam and Earl. Hey, I'm unfalling. Help me. I need help. I can't find no spaceship. Help. Help. What the fuck? Mother. There's no spaceship piece here. It's all a big trick. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Yes. Fuck you. Fuck your shit. Stupid bitch. That's right. Fuck your fucking rules. Quit. Quit. Oh, no, no, no. Quicker. Quick. Oh, shit. That's right. Yeah. What you gonna do, bitch? Stupid fucking wizard, bitch. Oh. Now I'm on a goddamn island. I ain't got nowhere to go. Fuck me. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, no, no. Quick. Quicker. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Hmm. Hmm. Yee. That's right. Whatever. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's right. Gotta find me the damn good dog. Shit. Come on now. Come on, honey. Find that damn old spaceship piece. Oh yeah, I think you can push a button. No piece on this level. Fuck. So that means all I want is a goddamn elevator. What the fuck? That's the end of the highway? Oh no. Come on, sons of bitches. Maybe it's up here. Oh. There we go. There's no fucking goddamn shit. Oh, no, no, no. Son of a whore. There's no fucking elevator. Shit. Right. Leftward ho, boys. Use all your presents and get a move on. 'Cause fuck it. No pieces. Not looking so good there. Maybe it's to the left. It's present. Come on, you son of a bitch. What's up, Santa, you bitch? Give me those presents, you fucking asshole. Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you. Stupid bee. Oh, no! Fucking shit. Oh, come on now. What am I supposed to do with this shit? Quit. Alright, well, this is straight up bullshit. So we'll just go see. Zang? Who knows, man, what the fuck we're gonna do. I don't even know, is anyone even here? It says somebody's here. Maybe Equal is, I guess Equal, you're still chilling. Anyway, I'm gonna go raid somebody. So I guess I'll go to 0. Or not. So if anyone's there, thanks for coming and checking out my stream. Sorry it wasn't more eventful. We're gonna go raid 0. See you there, I hope.